the Trinity Cheerleaders, and this is High School Playbook on WLKY.
Good morning. Welcome to High School Playbook Replay, already week 6 of the season. I'm Kent Taylor.
And I'm Fred Cowgill. We have 2 big games this morning, including unbeaten Manual at Christian Academy.
But we kick off this morning at L&N Stadium with our game of the week, the 91st meeting between St. X and Trinity. And how about WLKY News Chopper flying high above the stadium? Over 18, well, right at 18,000. That was the official attendance for this one. Tigers, a 2-game winning streak in the series coming in. Trinity, a 48-40 all-time lead with 2 ties. Rock strike first. Zane Johnson, the 12-yard touchdown pass to Luke Sasser. That gives Trinity a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Then it's Clint Sansbury busting right through the middle, 47 yards for the touchdown. Rocks lead it 14-0, still in the first quarter. X, though, they get their chance. Trevor Havel fakes the pitch, runs it in himself for the 8-yard score. Trinity up 14-7, and then that freshman quarterback again, Zane Johnson, his 2nd touchdown pass of the night. Luke Sasser, the 7-yarder. Trinity up 21-10 at the half.
There was more, much more. We go to the second half. Rocks up 28-10, and adding to it, the freshman again, Zane Johnson, the 13-yard touchdown pass to Jake Castelluzzo, 35-10. Rocks in front. And Johnson was not finished. What an amazing game. A 4th touchdown pass. This one, 41 yards to Jeremiah Lynn. The Rocks roll to a 45-10 win. They get the Shillelagh back this 91st game of the series. Trinity now leads overall with 49 wins, 40 losses, 2 ties. WLKY's Dominic Gates has the post-game report.
Well, I think shocking is a great word to describe what happened in this rivalry game. St. X, despite being heavily favored in this matchup against Trinity, the Shamrocks simply dominated this outcome, winning by 35. And this was a game that the Shamrocks always had belief that they were capable of winning.
You know, everybody in our program, that from the AD to the president to everybody in our program, knows the schedule we play. I don't know if people outside of the school know what we do, but everybody we play every week, and we got a tough one again next week. You know, it's a war every week. So, you know, our guys answered the call tonight.
It was really big for me because this rivalry runs deep, and deeper than I actually thought it did. And it was great to be able to beat them by 50 or 45-10. And yeah.
With this win, it snaps a 2-game winning streak St. X had over the Shamrocks in this series. Trinity now leads the all-time series, 49-40 with 2 ties. Reporting from L&N Stadium, I'm Dominique Yates, WLKY Sports.
Thanks, Dom. What a performance by that freshman quarterback, Fred. And that was just one of the big games we had last night on Friday night, because there was another huge one in Eastern Jefferson County.
Cal and Manual, Addie Miners has the story.
Well, the Christian Academy Centurions were looking to ruin the Manual Crimson's undefeated season tonight. The Centurions came out ready to defend their home turf. And who was leading the charge? None other than the Hodge brothers. First drive for the Centurions, Cole to Connor for 6. They'd do that a few more times tonight. After a Manual touchdown was called back, the Centurion D would hold, and then the offense would take care of the rest. And that was the story of the first half. The Centurions would put up 41 points. Junior Connor Hodge was making big plays on both sides of the ball. Check out this pick. The Centurion offense would turn that into 7, and they'd take an impressive 41-7 lead into the half. But the Crimson weren't ready to give up their undefeated season just yet. They'd mount a valiant comeback in the second half, putting up 4 touchdowns. But the momentum was just not enough. Cal would take a big win, 54-36.
Yeah, a lot of guys got involved. You know, still some things we got to get cleaned up, but we've got a lot of weapons on the offense and on the defensive side of the ball. And, you know, our guys didn't flinch. You know, had a tough loss against LCA, didn't play to the level that we wanted to play against Ryle. Was very excited to see them come out and right the ship against a very tough 6A Manual.
We came out flat, but then we just had to pick it up, and we did. And we played pretty good.
The Christian Academy Centurions will move to 5-1 on the season. They've got district play next week as they head to LaRue County. From Christian Academy, I'm Addie Miners, WLKY Sports.
Thank you, Addie. J-Town looking to get to 6-0 for the first time in over 40 years, hosting Dawson. The Dragons would have something to say about it, though, on their opening drive. Jordan Robertson breaks a couple tackles, gets outside, and he gone 55 yards for the score. 6-0 Dawson after the failed two-pointer. Now, the Chargers, they can run it a little too. Caden Ruff goes 20 yards for the first down here. He also had an 18-yard run on this drive. Be a dog, Mr. Ruff. There's Ruff again, finishes it off. Chargers win it 50-20. They stay perfect at 6-0. They're at Western on Thursday night.
Friday night was a beautiful night to go flying over Goshen, Kentucky. To the skies we go. WLKY News Chopper over the new Teal Field at North Oldham. The Mustangs hosting unbeaten Henry County. Fourth quarter, tied at 14. 3 minutes left in the game when North's Jason Bullock threw a bullet to Dawson Nagel for a 47-yard touchdown pass. Exactly, the game winner. North Oldham won at 21-14 for a 4-2 record this season. That was Henry County's first loss of the season.
How about Mayo and PRP meeting for the 21st time? The Dogs 19-1 all time against the Panthers. Chris Barclay, part of a few of those wins. The UL running backs coach was back in his alma mater for the first time, he told me. Chris Wolf and the Dogs hoping to build on that win over Trinity last week. Coulter Smith up top to Antonio Harris. Look at this juggling act, but he takes it in for the 50-yard touchdown. 23-0 Mayo at the half. And when you're up at half on homecoming, coach will let you participate in the festivities. Shemai Gates goes out there, and he goes and gets crowned the king. Devin Knox, the homecoming queen at Mayo, and on their opening drive of the third quarter, Gates took the crown off, put his helmet back on, and goes right up the middle for the touchdown. Dogs 4-1 after a 43-8 win.
Back to the air, back to WLKY's News Chopper. The Butler Bears taking the field, hosting Southern. Lively Shively, WLKY News Chopper high above Leonard Bloss Stadium. Pike up scoreless in the second quarter of a defensive struggle, but Butler's Darrell Johnson breaks it. A 15-yard touchdown run for a 6-0 Bears lead after a failed two-point conversion. Butler gets its second win of the season, 34-7 over Southern.
And finally this morning, our IBEW highlight of the night. Back to that Mayo PRP game. Dogs up by 13 in the second quarter when on the Panthers punt. Boy, you really shouldn't punt it to Max Gainey. He struggles to grab it, but then once he gets it, he knows exactly what to do with it. He takes it in for 6. He's done that many, many a time.
Slippery.
That was a 20-0 Mayo lead. Gainey, Max Gainey, with our IBEW highlight of the night. That wraps up the high school action. We got a busy day of college football action coming up for you today. We'll start at noon with Kentucky at Vanderbilt, Western Kentucky at Troy, Fred. U of L at home against Boston College at 3:30, and Indiana at home against Akron tonight at 7:30.
Enjoy the weekend, everybody. We'll see you next time on High School Playbook.